I can't believe you came. Loki, you are the absolute best.
You're my brother from another mother, man. I mean that. I mean it.
Brothers forever.
Brothers forever.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things you missed in What If Episode 7.
We need to chat.
The name is Thor.
Before someone gets hurt, I need 4 cannons!
Oh, but I just have to do a little boop.
For this list, we're looking at the Easter eggs, comic book references, and MCU callbacks you might have missed in this week's trip into the imaginative animated series. Since we'll be talking about everything we watched this week, a spoiler warning is in effect. What was your favorite moment in this week's What If? And do you think Grandmaster was a better DJ in this episode than he was back in Thor Ragnarok? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. The hero battle has several Avengers callbacks. After Thor's party gets a little too out of control, Captain Marvel flies in to shut the festivities down. Seeing her drop in from above to confront the God of Thunder reminds us of when Steve Rogers took the high ground to try to calm the Asgardian down in 2012's The Avengers. It's funny to think that Thor was confronted by heroes that had Captain in their names in the show and movie.
Put that hammer down.
No. Bad call. He loves his hammer.
You want me to put the hammer down?
In both stories, the Asgardian shows a huge display of power after being asked to put his hammer down.
Look, pal, I'm gonna count to 3, and you're gonna put the hammer down.
Here we go.
And both the movie and show feature a scene where Thor's lightning isn't very effective against his heroic foe. These parallels and more helped pay homage to that legendary 2012 hero team-up. Number 9. Skrulls imitating Thor is not always funny.
Party on Midgard! Yes!
Thor invites a wide range of aliens and allies to his wild rager. While he's socializing, he gets a few Skrulls to imitate him.
Oh, do me! Yes, you do me, and you too. Oh, you guys really get me.
Although the shapeshifting is played for laughs in the episode, it was a much more sobering occasion in the comics. During the Secret Invasion storyline, a group of heroes that includes Thor crash lands on Earth and confronts other Avengers. Both sides accuse the others of being fake and fight. But after Reed Richards arrives, it's revealed that the Thor from the spaceship as well as other heroes were indeed Skrulls. We know Marvel is making a live-action Secret Invasion series set in the MCU. So let's just hope no Skrulls imitate Thor for bad reasons on that show.
I'm sorry I seemed your boss, but now I stand before you as my true self, without deception.
Number 8. Drax's voice actor is the lead of another Marvel show.
Look who's pooping the party now. It is you! You are pooping the party!
Our favorite literal guardian Drax was played by legendary voice actor Fred Tatasciore in this What If episode. While we could easily fill a top 20 with his notable roles, we'll just highlight his past Marvel roles like Crossbones and Hulk for now.
Hulk don't kid around!
Out of the way, bug! Trick or smash, ugly!
In the near future, Tatasciore will step into another big and marvelous role as Hitmonkey on the character's self-titled show. This animated series will see the actor play a gun-toting primate that takes on criminals in Tokyo, while also getting advice from a ghost voiced by Jason Sudeikis.
Not your most subtle work, if you're looking for a little constructive criticism.
While we are sold on Hitmonkey's wild premise alone, Tatasciore's presence is also a fantastic sign. We cannot wait to see him add another great credit to his ridiculously stacked resume. Number 7. A subtle Star-Lord reference.
You! How about you?
I think I hear my dad calling. Good luck.
Over the course of this week's story, we saw nearly every member of the Guardians of the Galaxy MCU lineup make a cameo. A couple of their sovereign enemies even showed up for a picture. However, their leader, Star-Lord, was notably absent. But there is an indirect reference to him early on in the narrative.
According to my data, the first extraterrestrial to arrive was him?
When Jane is scanning the party guests to see which alien arrived first, she briefly passes over Yondu. If the show follows the original Guardians timeline, then the Blue Ravager visited Earth in the 1980s to kidnap a young Star-Lord. Yondu probably didn't make Jane's iPad go crazy because the episode likely takes place in the 2010s. But his brief appearance on her device definitely made us think of Star-Lord's origins.
You abducted me, man. You stole me from my home and from my family. You don't give a damn about your terror.
Number 6. The Mojave Desert was more important than it seemed. While the heroes are trying to figure out a good place for Captain Marvel to unleash her full power against Thor, Maria Hill suggests a sandy location.
It's not a bad idea, actually. The Mojave Desert could withstand the hit.
But the Mojave Desert has been so much more than a prospective fighting arena in the MCU. Within this dry location, Mar-Vell developed the Lightspeed engine that would eventually give Carol powers. Thor's brother Loki also arrived on Earth inside of a facility located inside the Mojave Desert.
I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Loki, brother of Thor.
And Phil Coulson also started unraveling the dark truth behind his resurrection in a nuclear test site within this sandy location. Given the Mojave Desert's importance in the MCU, we're glad Carol and Thor didn't destroy it during a brawl.
Party foul? Ride with you just 1 second. There it is. Woo!
Number 5. Return of the fake Infinity Gauntlet.
We are going to the most backwater planet that not even Heimdall pays attention to.
Before Thor and his friends leave for Midgard, they walk by a full Infinity Gauntlet. We first saw this golden item on Asgard during the God of Thunder's first movie. As the MCU expanded, Infinity Stones started popping up across the galaxy. After fans realized there was no way the Asgardians could have a full gauntlet, Hela fixed this continuity problem in Thor Ragnarok.
Odin's treasures.
Fake.
Most of the stuff in here is fake.
Her declaration that the Asgardians had a knockoff glove was both hilarious and a great way to correct a huge potential plot hole. While Thor may not have a real set of Infinity Stones in the main timeline or this alternate reality, at least his hammer is always authentic.
That's what she said?
Number 4. Darcy gives a shout out to the first Captain Marvel. Darcy is pleasantly surprised to find out that Captain Marvel is a badass heroine instead of a hero.
Who are you?
Darcy, big fan. By the way, totally thought you were going to be a dude captain, but look at you, all not.
She may have gotten this misconception from reading older comics. A man named Mar-Vell first appeared as the titular captain in the late 1960s. After an impressive superhero career, he died in a pivotal graphic novel. The Captain Marvel mantle would later be held by characters like Monica Rambeau, Phyla-Vell, and of course, Carol Danvers.
There, I said it.
Okay, this one's for Fury.
These heroines all honored the name they inherited by demonstrating tremendous acts of heroism and courage. Thanks to their stories and all the ones to come, the Captain Marvel legacy will never die.
You must be Frigga. I'm Captain Marvel.
I know who you are. Thank you for helping educate my son.
Number 3. Thor's mythical drinking.
Thunder hug. Oh, yeah. Here, have a drink. It never runs out. You try to drink it all, but you can't because it's magic.
The party prince stops celebrating for a moment to give Scourge an enchanted cup that would put any bottomless brunch drink special to shame. This magical mug has deep roots in real Thor folklore about a contest. While the details vary depending on the source, the basic premise sees the God of Thunder challenged to show off his drinking abilities. But despite his extensive experience, he can't empty the drinking horn he's given. It's later revealed that Thor was doomed to fail because his horn was linked to the ocean. Turning one of his greatest mythical failures into a funny sight gag in What If was also a great way to revisit a joke writers set up in Thor Ragnarok.
What do you drink? Not tea.
Number 2. Another Carol and Thor fight had a more shocking ending.
We're in position.
Arm the nukes.
What? But I thought she was the nuke.
Just in case she gets distracted by a cat.
There was a moment where it looked like S.H.I.E.L.D. would fire nuclear weapons right in the middle of Captain Marvel's fight with Thor. Fortunately, Frigga's sudden appearance prevented any radioactive consequences.
I'm cutting my trip short.
You coming here?
And, my sweet son, I expect to see your full syllabus when I arrive.
Although her presence was unexpected, it's not nearly as shocking as a comic fight the heroes had. Captain Marvel is forced to battle Thor to save innocent lives. During the close and tense battle, the God of Thunder is separated from his hammer. She proceeds to knock him unconscious before showing her boss gruesome evidence that she slayed Thor. Fortunately, it was revealed that Carol faked his death through elaborate means. But for a moment, it looked like Captain Marvel's battle with Thor had ended in a brutal way.
I gave you a warning. Hell, I gave you a warning punch.
Thor.
It's Thor. He's in trouble?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. A terrifying vision.
As children, both human and Asgardian say, together they lived happily ever after. Wait, what?
Just when it looked like a what-if episode would have a completely happy ending, robots arrive. Their leader wields all the Infinity Stones, has physical similarities to Ultron, and what appears to be Vision's face. His look reminded us of the time in Age of Ultron where the evil robot tried putting his consciousness into Vision's body.
It's Ultron's base consciousness. Informational noise. Soon.
How soon? I'm not being pushy.
That movie's events take place after Thor's early 2010s arrival on Earth. So, the figure we're seeing likely comes from a dark universe where Ultron got Vision's body and Infinity Stones. The villain used the Soul Gem and a virus to create more robots like him in the comics. If Ultron can do that and hop through dimensions, heroes in every reality must unite to stop him.
This is exactly what I wanted. All of you against all of me. How can you possibly hope to stop me?
Like the old man said. Together.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.